Hello everybody, welcome back to another video of me trying out your teams. So if you are new here, pretty much you just drop a comment down below of a team you want me to try out and hopefully I can try it out. Mainly because if you request a character that I do not own or have built. So for that regard, I will have all the characters I own on the screen right now, and then I'll have another transition to what characters I do not own, which is not many, so you can work with whatever else I have, which is a pretty decent arsenal. So anyways, I hope you all enjoy the video. Alright, for the first team, I'll have the comment on the screen right now. It is a Marechaussee Hunter Shen Yun. So that's pretty much all I have to say. It should be a pretty nice one, and what they say, it should be around the ballpark of 50k plunges, so hopefully I can reach that. So, well, anyways, let's find out. Yep, there we go. Looks good. And how this goes is that I show the showcase and then I show all the builds at the end of each team, so that in case you want to replicate it in any way or form, you can know what I used to do that. So, and with that, doing that, I will show you the builds, obviously. And I will also mention as we go through, or obviously show, is that whenever I use a character that has unreachable constellations that everybody may have. For example, my Farina has C2, which obviously everyone does not have. It is a nice damage increase for comfort and consistency, but if you want to give it a try, especially on this team, Shen Yun shouldn't be able to heal enough along with Bennett to have enough fanfare to get a full damage rotation. So you don't have to replicate the damage exactly, but if you want to see, give it a try and say that this team looks fun, go ahead. By all means, have some fun. That's what this series is all about, playing around with many teams that either are meta, well-known, or perhaps the weird ones that some people come up with. All right, so there's that. So I hope you enjoyed that. So let's go to the next team. All right, for the next team, I'll have the comment on the screen right now. They just want me to have some sort of free-to-play Eula team that to see how it performs. So before I even start, I haven't really fully invested into Eula, so she's holding kind of just random artifacts. And as for a free-to-play weapon that they requested, I don't have the leveled up physical weapon, so I have to use the fish, which obviously is an event weapon that does not exist anymore. So ideally, you would use the buildable one, whatever it's called. The physical one. So, yeah. Hopefully this performs well, at least, but we'll see. Oh. Alright, wasn't able to fully kill in a rotation. I wonder if a fully invested Eula would be able to do it, so don't take it as if I cannot do it, then maybe your build, if you have Eula, will be much better. So, yeah. Oh, okay. I wanted that to explode, but anyways, there's that. The damage can obviously be higher if you had a two-piece better set, or at least a 4-piece set and a level 90 this thing. I'm guessing this is the go-to free-to-play option. Otherwise, if you have a 5-star lying around, then they're always good too. But yeah. I guess I'll show the silly build with the random artifacts I have. Yeah, it's not the build of all time, but maybe I will, maybe not a maybe. Sometime in the future, I will adjust her build. I can make a whole video over that. Just maybe I spend a week or two in her artifact domain to see what I can get to improve it. Because One day I'd like to have all the characters, if not most of the characters on my account fully built for the sake of this series and just for fun. Like, why not just have everyone built to some degree and yeah, just have more options to play around with rather than people requesting a Gaming showcase and my Gaming isn't leveled up. He's on the bucket list, by the way. Also, actually, let me explain this build here. Pretty much, was just a experimental build to experiment with her Ascension passive. So I did not care about the main stats, just cared about, or the set bonuses, just all I wanted was energy recharge. So that's why there's only a 2-piece energy recharge set with a bunch of ER substats, which I could probably get more with, you know, going here and swapping it out. Never mind, that's the best I can get. But yeah, I just shoved ER on Lisa because it's nice to have her burst relatively consistent. I don't know if this will be consistent in this team, but if it is, cool. But anyways, thank you for the request, and let's go to the next team. Moving on to the next team, I'll have the comment on the screen right now. It is just a request to play a Shevers team with Chlorinde that they enjoy Chlorinde. It was either Layla or Shangling. I decided to use Shangling so that Shevers can actually work with her passive. But yeah, I was actually going to crown Chlorinde this morning, but I actually ran out of crowns. So later, there's a crown from Exploring Notland, and I have not done it, but we'll do it later. But anyways, let's just showcase this. And there we go. I've always liked Chlorinde since the beginning. I've always been a big fan of her, so yeah, she's a very fun character for me personally. And if you seem to like her too, or you're curious about her, just give her a try. Give her a try on her test run, even though she is just about to leave. Wait, I can't remember what the banners are. Oh yeah, oh, a little over a week left, so give her a test run to try if you want. Up to you. But yeah. Overall, Chlorinde is C0, R1, and the entire support team, the 4 stars, are all C6, which does play a decent part, but it's not like a colossal loss for not having them in case you want to replicate this team. Because typically the main focus is Chlorinde. And if she's doing good damage, along with Fischl, but then, well, actually, no, they all kind of work together. It's hard to say which one's doing the most, because it's a good pair. Doing good damage overall. I mean, but the team's still great without a lot of constellations. But yeah, that's good to see, though. Nice team. Thank you very much. And let's go to the next one. Moving on to the next team, I'll have the comment on the screen right now. It is a Kokomi DPS with Sitlali, Rosaria, Farina, and obviously Kokomi. I'm guessing this is Marechaussee Hunter, so I went with that build. And yeah, I haven't done this with Sitlali yet, so I'm curious to see how this goes. But yeah, anyways, let's just get to it without enough yapping. Actually, let's take a peek. 80 crit rate. It's not bad. Kokomi critting. And there you go. I don't know how much of that damage was Farina's, but that's what a team does. They work together, so it killed it. That's all that matters. So this is what the baseline stats look like. Sacrificial Jade. There's probably some other good crit rate options. At least, maybe. I don't know. But just trying to equip the Marechaussee Hunter artifacts that had the most crit rate that I can utilize for the build, and it all turned out pretty well. So yeah, simple. Farina makes this possible by the fluctuation of your HP, so that you can actually crit, obviously. Rosaria gives you more crit rate. I was going to swap her to a crit rate weapon for more transferring to, well, obviously Kokomi, but I didn't, which is no big deal. I lost a few percentages, maybe, so that's fine. 80% crit rate is enough for Kokomi. That's 180 crit rate, basically. I think. Something along the lines, but yeah, that's a lot. And there we go. So thank you for the team, and yeah, I greatly appreciate it, and let's just go to the next one. Okay, moving on to the next team. I'll have the comment on the screen right now. It is a Tighnari spread team with Fischl, Nahida, and Zhongli. So overall, this team shouldn't have any big issues, because I've used this one before. So it's always been a nice, comfy team if you want to play Tighnari. So yeah. Yeah, very nice. A very nice clean kill. Nothing really to worry about. And here are the builds. I'm not sure what the damage comparison is, because I think, what is it? His best weapon is like the 3-star? Something along the likes, maybe? Or something really close. At least. But, because I don't have Tighnari's weapon, and I had a spare Linny bow lying around. So, yeah. Also, hopefully, sometime soon in the future, I can get Tighnari C6. And I will gladly make a video on that, because that sounds really fun. Maybe if there's another Chronicled Banner and Tighnari somehow sneaks in again, so I can get a signature weapon, maybe? I don't know. That would be nice to see, because Tighnari is a nice character. And his bow is really cool, and rare. So, yeah. If that... Oh. Well, that could have helped out a little bit. But not a huge deal that she was on the wrong weapon. Sitlolly stole it. It's not the biggest deal ever, but because it still died, so I have nothing to really say about that. That Nahida was on the wrong weapon. But anyways, also I guess I gotta say I apologize for the fact that it had been like over a month since I posted the last episode. Just kind of was waiting it out. We didn't get as many comments as I expected, as they typically do. I think there's like, what, 8 teams today, I believe. That's simultaneously good and bad. That I hope this one gets a lot of comments, but the good thing is that less comments means this video is easier to make. It's not going to be an hour and a half long. This one's, I don't know, maybe 30 to 40 minutes, I'm guessing. Or less, I don't know. But anyways, excluding that, I thank you for the team. And let's go to the next one. Going on to the next team now, I'll have the comment on the screen right now. The first half of the comment was a Mavuika bait melt plunge with her sword, not her bike. I don't have C6 Bennett just yet. If you are new here, subscribe, because I'll C6 Bennett at 2,000 subscribers. But anyways, I could do the other half, the other team, which is a full EM Burgeon melt team. So specifically, I'll be burgeoning, but with melting in the middle of it. So we'll see how that performs. So yeah, not sure exactly what the rotation will be, but I think I'll save Mavuika last. Or actually, I could probably do Mavuika now, right? And I don't know, just have Sitlolly on the field, maybe. Or if I can even melt with it. Occasional melts. I'll just set this up in the middle. It won't be able to kill, unless we can get through it. That'd be interesting. I don't think I can break that, right? So, yeah. Alright. That actually performed pretty well. Maybe at one of these days I'll do a video on the full Archon AFK team. To where everyone's just doing damage, but you're just gonna watch it all happen. I think Raiden is the last slot. Maybe EM Raiden would be most optimal, and Mavuika could just be on crit. But that'd be fun. I'd love to make a video on that. But anyways, here's the builds. I don't have a fully leveled EM Claymore, so this was the best I can do, but it still did the job, so I can't really complain. And these are the artifacts that I stole from my Toma. And yeah, just crowned her today. That's why my Mora doesn't exist anymore. And yeah. Once again, showing the Farina build, as she is always here. But that's also just a showcase of, despite all of these silly teams or unique teams or meta teams, Farina is one of the few characters that is just always there. We love Farina. We love a universal buffer. I mean, this one was optional. Like, they didn't say specifically the team. It could have been Farina, could have been Yelan if I really wanted to. Xingqiu for more Hydro. So there are different options. I just wanted Farina just because why not? Like, her Hydro application by herself isn't the most in the world for Burgeons and Hyperblooms, but yeah, why not? Why not use her for style? But anyways, there we go. And we got a little cool bike park to end this end this team up. So yeah, thank you for the request, and let's go to the next team. Okay, going on to the next team, I'll have the comment on the screen right now. It's pretty much the old school Melt team that got this individual into the game. It's the classic quick swap circle impact with obviously Shangling and Bennett, with Rosaria, with Kaya being the last slot, and well, despite my Kaya being not leveled, he's just there for the extra cryo application, which should be enough to help out a little bit, so we'll see how this performs. So yeah. I don't know the exact rotation, so I'll just start with the Pyro characters. Yeah, hopefully I'm doing this correctly in some regard. It did obviously teleport away, but if we can keep stuff rolling, we may be okay. I'll just Kaya Burst. He's not doing damage, but he'll help out a little bit. Alright, there we go. So there's obviously room for improvement for the rotation order, but not a huge deal. Here are the builds. I think all of the 4 stars are C6 except for Kaya. So, I mean, these are classic characters. So, I mean, Bennett's not C6 just yet. Once again, I will advertise that if you want to see me C6 my Bennett, just subscribe if you are new here for the 2,000 sub milestone, and I will make a video on that. And yeah, why not? So there we go. And Kaya is obviously the underleveled one, but here's the build. Forgot about this weapon. I just give him instructors to give him some value for the team. So yeah, there we go. And thank you for the team. And let's go to the next one. All right, so this, I believe, is the last team of the day. I'll have the comment on the screen right now. It is the Mavwika meta team with Shalonen, Sitlali, and Bennett. So there's no really a need to try this team on that little boss that I was doing for the day, because this team hits really hard. It would one-shot it, which would be cool to see. So let's just use it in the Abyss. I should be able to do this pretty well, hopefully. And the second half can be, I'll just stick some stuff together and call it a day. I'll keep it in the video too, in case you want to see my second half. Typically like Bennett here, but obviously you don't have that, so I guess I'll take Chevreuse and Ororan. That should be fun. Anyways, little Abyss run, why not? In case if anyone likes watching the Abyss gameplay. I'm gonna try not to cut anything out, so if I make a mistake, I'll keep it in. Because why not? So I'm guessing typically this how it goes is that, yeah, Sitlali is always slightly off because she is on a 4-piece set. Or for a 4-star set. Okay. She's gonna have no energy. But she's on a little set that with 190 ER, which is good for the 4-star set, but obviously I need more. So this should help out a decent amount. Alright, you are still here? Oh wait, no, there's 2. Go away. That was not a good ending, but oh well. Should be still good damage. Oh god, yeah, that's that's plenty of damage, despite having a terrible rotation. I thought I defeated the other one in time, but I mean, we still beat it. That's all that matters. So, for the sake of energy, I'm not gonna. I'll switch to Sitlali. She needs some particles. I won't have any thrilling tales, but I don't think that's a huge deal. Let's see if this thing cooperates and does its thing. Yes, that's what I want. Oh, I was gonna wait a little bit so I can get its well, get my energy back, but I guess it doesn't matter because that last enemy will take my energy anyway. I could probably use Chevers after Oron if I want that overload stuff. But I don't think it really matters. Because this team is good against this no matter what. I'll try to be careful on this guy so I can have my, well, all of my energy for the final stage. It's nice to be comfy in regards to energy, so let's not kill it. Alright, I think everybody is ready. So we'll say goodbye to this guy. But overall, this is not going too bad. And yeah, because this is a pretty comfy abyss for these teams. So I shouldn't have any issues overall. So if I could kill this thing before it moves, I think I'll be in a good place. Yeah, that was good. That went well. Honestly, I was doing this abyss so I can stretch the video a little bit longer because I think this video is going to be pretty short in comparison to the other ones I've done, but that's fine. Because I could just take my time on this and maybe I'll have more comments on this video. If you are listening right now, please drop any team that you want me to give a try for, so I can have some fun with a longer video next time. Because despite it taking a lot more time to do, the longer video is always nice. So there we go. And obviously to finish it off, I will show the builds. I guess if you want to have the weapon buffs, this is what it looks like here. Don't mind the ER. A lot of my artifacts are rolled to ER, and I know it's useless on her, but sadly can't really get rid of them yet, so I'm stuck with ER for now. It's not the end of the world, but obviously those stats don't do anything for Mavuika, I believe. And over time, I'd like to work on my Sitlali's 4-star set to get maybe a little bit more ER, maybe 200 plus, 210, if I can even get there. So 15, 13, main stat 5-star. So if I get 15 here and then another Oh, this one's gonna be easy. Like, somewhere around here. I can get this one up, and then I get, like, this one up. Then I should be in a nice comfy ER standpoint. So, yeah. Which would be very nice to see. And if I do go through the builds really quickly, I hope that's fine. You could just pause the video so you could see what I have. So, yeah. And here we are. Shalonen is C2. So, that is not something everyone has. But I hope that's okay. And I'll show the silly other team I used. I mean, is it technically silly if it shredded the second half? Probably not. It was a really good team. So let me equip that in case you want to try this team out. I guess I'll also kind of show the build with the set bonus. So at the beginning, Chaska is the one who took all of my really good pieces of this set, which is fine. I really like Chaska. I don't want to swap anything off of her because I really like her build right now. So her build is set. Do I need constellations? No, but maybe I can go for one in the future. But yeah. And once again, Farina comes back every time to say hi, to see what's up. We got Farina back to help out anything I really need. Chevrus was here for the attack buff and the healing buff of this set, along with just being pyro, so I can have a pyro bullet. I believe the attack buff is no matter what, right? Oh, never mind. This thing does not matter. So she was just here for the buff in general of just being pyro. So, I mean, that's fine. It's not a huge deal. And this guy is here to freeze the enemies while also giving me a lot of Night Soul buff. Like, freeze the enemies on that boss is very, very valuable. So, there we go. That's that. Greatly appreciate that. And I think that wraps up all the teams for the day. Or for the show, this episode. So feel free to drop a lot of comments later. Or just now. Go ahead. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you made it this far, greatly appreciate it. Like and subscribe. And drop a comment down below of any sort of team you want me to try out or anything like that. My Discord server is in the description in case you haven't joined yet. It's a nice casual place where people like to hang out and just chat about Genshin or anything off topic. Just feel free to come in and have some fun. It's a nice chill server. We don't want anything too wild, hopefully. But yeah, there's that. And if you made it this far in the video, type butterfly in the comments below, because it will show that you made it this far in the video and you want to interact with the community by saying butterfly, and I will give your comment a heart, because I greatly appreciate the people who actually take the time to watch my videos in its entirety, even though you might have possibly skipped to the end of the video, which is fine. You dropped a comment nonetheless, and I greatly appreciate it. So, if you did or not, either's fine. You dropped a comment, and I'm happy to see that. So yeah, like I said, support the channel if you like, or don't. Either works. I prefer the former, but that's all up to you. And yeah, I will see you all next time. I think that's all I have to say. But yeah, anyways, subscribe if you haven't yet. That's all I really gotta say, so peace.